Hello and welcome to Sneaker Store Simulator, Triple S. And this just came out a little while ago as a demo on Steam ahead of Next Fest. So I've played quite a few business simulators on and off the channel, mostly off. I thought we'd give this one a spin. Now, with that being said, I have gone into the settings and muted the music. I went into the graphics and turned VSync on. I'm turning that off because I've been experiencing some gameplay irregularities and I want to see if turning that off eliminates them. So let me show, because some people care, although I don't. There is no option to invert the mouse, so that might impact some people. Also, I can find no option to show nor remap buttons. Again, not a problem for me, but some people do care about that, and I can understand both those. There is a Discord and there is a wish list. So let's start the game. I have not progressed past the first day of the tutorial, but I do know that I'm going to need 3 characters, but I'll still do it wrong the first time anyway. Why 3 characters? So let's start and let's just see. Time starts immediately. There is no stopping the time without pressing, that I can find without pressing for the settings menu. So time's just going to run and I'm fine with that. So I can already see it's like a light around us. And you can see it walking down the road really easy. Actually, it's like 2, 3 of them. I can see shades, gradients of what appears to be a light around the character. And maybe that's good. Maybe at night that's absolutely necessary. I don't know if it is or isn't, but there's an auction house over here for sneaker auctions. So that sounds pretty cool if that's going to be a thing. Oh, see, that's why I don't know if you can see, that's why I do VSync. Sometimes I get long, blurry lines across the horizon. And, but this lighter shade circle around that I'm in, that was there with or without VSync. So, but the other issue I was experiencing was I was like coming in here or just walking and making turns, like walking forward and making a turn. And at first I thought I was teleporting. Then I thought, no, I'm not teleporting. There's a stutter where the display isn't keeping up with the movement actions. And then I went back to, no, I think I might be teleporting a distance. I'm not sure which. It might even have been both. But the good news is I don't seem to see that happening now. And the day is just progressing. So let's open the store. Oh, too late. She was going to bring in a box of used shoes that we would have been able to evaluate. We have nothing for you. Oh, I guess we do have something. A bag. And no objects to sell. Oh, there's a display shelf. Sneaker. Oh, we have a display shelf. Oh, but wait, can we sell from there? Oh, it can only be added or removed at the end of the day. Okay, so we couldn't even put anything. That's just for display. We're going to need to change the name of the store, it looks like. So that's here. Why do I need to do this? And what's our next mission? We did that. It wants us to buy a sneaker shelf. So let's go into the store, do furniture, sneaker shelf, add. Let's purchase that. I haven't even done this in the game yet. This is the first time I will be buying the sneaker shelf. Yeah, I'm really seeing the V-sync horizontal line now. Take the box from the drop-off area and okay, sounds good. How do I? Okay, open is Q. I just put it here. It doesn't matter. So that's done. It wants us to buy a sofa. Let's just do this first. Let's follow the tutorial. Last time I went and bought all the used sneakers I could from the customers and ran out of money, so I couldn't actually continue the tutorial because I couldn't even afford the shelf. So it wants us to buy a sofa. Let's do that. Okay, complete. Escape, escape. Come on out here. Take this. Q, I remember. Oh, I guess it should be over near there because they have to be able to sit on it. Potsy. Let's see. Buy a product shelf blue category. Product shelf blue category. Blue. Okay. Complete. I done did the drop. Let's go. Oh. There it goes. Q. Oh, let's just put it here. Close that. Buy shoelace from the top shop in computer. We'll just buy number 1. Okay. That's kind of problematic. It says to oh, maybe because yeah, I'm pressing Q and it's not opening the box. That is the Q key. I'm a touch typer, but right now I am looking at the Q key as I press it. Let's G. Let's pick it up. I cannot open the box. Box will not open. I don't know what I can do. I can throw it. I can pick it up, but I cannot open it. What if I just click this? Okay. So that's an unnecessary tip to open the box. It just confused me. Everything confuses me. I figured it out. Okay, so what's next? Set price. Can we set it at the shelf? Set price. What's the market price plus, let's go 20%, right? Sounds good to me. $39 for shoelaces. Well, I guess that's what, 5 of them? Okay, buy original sneaker. I think that, yeah, that means buy used sneakers. So let's start this process because they're queuing up. Crap! It's white shirt. Oh no, I was going to say it's white shirt day and I didn't get the memo. But now we have one person not wearing a white shirt. Okay, just looking at the people. Sorry. So let's close that and let's close that. Let's close that. And let's do this. Okay, since this is our first time, let's explain how this mini game works. I actually did do this process. It was Nice. So I do have an idea how it works, but I'm going to read through it and we'll go through the process afterwards. At the top of the screen, you can see the customer stats. Each stat is explained in its own info box. You can't see the exact values at all times. Check the upgrades section on the computer to become a real deal guru. On the right side of the screen, you can see detailed information about the sneaker currently on the table. On the left side of the screen, you can see the brand box of the sneaker. Since you don't own it yet, you need to buy it to check if the sneaker is original. I've noticed some grammatical irregularities, or so I don't know if developers care aesthetically about grammar, but don't would be a contraction, so it would be DON''T. If there is more than one sneaker, press 1 through 5 keys to switch between the sneakers shown below. You can rotate it by pressing the A and D keys or by clicking on the sneaker image above the brand book. Good luck. Okay. Next step, and we're done. Now, we're supposed to make sure that the box is original too. And just looking at the shoe, it kind of matches. So it actually doesn't, does it? Because this has black up front and this has a blue stripe, where this doesn't have the black up front and the blue stripe isn't consistently colored. So I'm going to guess right off the bat, this is a knockoff. But what the game wants us to do is buy this brand book. So we're going to do it. And we can access detailed information about the sneaker after purchasing the brand book of that sneaker. And sneaker is misspelled. It's missing the E. It's snaker. So we're going to buy this brand book immediately. And now, anytime someone comes in with this brand, Astro, we'll be able to, without further charge, refer to this book to ensure that we're buying an original, not a knockoff. So I like that. I've played games with similar things, but I think there's some nuances in here that make it interesting and that I haven't personally seen in other games. They do have the Ask the Expert, where once a day we can ask an expert their opinion if we're unsure. Like maybe we won't be able to afford another brand book or two, and it would give us a lifeline to making one more deal. And then down here, once we collect the representative sizes here, 6 through 10, we can pay to become an expert and no longer have to worry. It will automatically, we will automatically know whether that sneaker is original or fake. So that's really cool. Now, this is not a very rare sneaker. It's in somewhat high demand. I'm assuming the higher the number, the more the demand. Even though the rarity is low, the demand in this instance appears to be high. So you can you can click on these images and it will align the sneaker to the same display of the image that we're testing. You can zoom in some. Quite a bit, actually. That's legit. I'm surprised. That also looks legit. Now I'm really surprised. I thought for sure this is going to be a knockoff with the coloring. I think it is. I think that the labels are right, but the colors don't match. That looks the same. That obviously isn't. We're just going to say it's a fake. All sneakers are fake or canceled. Press tab to reject the customer. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I wish the game would let us know if we've made the right or wrong decision. And I don't see that feedback yet. So maybe I'm missing it. Maybe it's available, or maybe it'll appear later in the day. But see, we're already going to have to spend $250 to get another brand book. We have 3 or 4 customers after this one. We could ask the expert now, but I think I'm just going to take a pass. It's not rare, it's not in demand. Um, yeah, we're just going to skip this. So let's cancel and tab. I and did good. We did get another one of the brand that we bought. We paid for the book, and the colors line up this time. We can already see the colors are a match. So I'm just going to go right for the logos again and make sure that says US. It does. Now the labels last time were spot on, so I'm still going to check the other images of the shoe to make sure that the colors and laces and such and soles match up too. But everything looks good there. Okay. I mean, I don't know how nitpicky I should get. This looks gray, but I just think that's a lighting. I think it's same. It's white. I feel pretty good about this one. I'd say we negotiate this. We call it an original, and the average market is 150. We can either just pay 150 straight up or start to deal. Bro, that's funny. 151. Now, in fact, because you are higher than the market, I'm going to. I'm sorry. No, now I'm going to go even lower. All right, 120. How about we go 110?
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, so we bought a shoe, and excellent. Next person has the exact same brand, so we're saving some money, not having to get another book. At this point, I will buy another book to uh, continue that, or maybe ask the expert. See, I'm going to say that that blue is supposed to be this gray and that we're okay. I think that's just a coloration, not an intentional miscoloration of the shoe. I think that's just the way it looks in game. So everything's looking good to me. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the boxes too, though. That I know I haven't been doing. Okay, so all that looks good. I can zoom out here. How do I look at the box quickly? Oh, escape. I mean, yeah, it looks good to me. It even has the Astro logo on the box. I'm going to say original. I'll take a chance. 150 again, and it's in very high demand. So let's start a deal. She wants one. We'll just do the same. Give her the offer. We'll do 110 again. Give her the offer. Yes, that's fine.
Okay, sweetie.
Oh, here we go. So I'm going to buy. Well, let me think. Do we buy or do we ask the expert? If we buy the book and it's 200 or 250 plus, let's say we spend another 50, that'd be 400. I think we're fine. We'll save the ask the expert for the last if we need it. Yeah, that looks right to me. That looks right. Everything's looking good. Looks good. I mean, yeah, it looks good. Yep, I like it. Zoom in some. France, US, UK, EU, CM. 75, 38, 24.5 Les Saints. Looks good to me. The logo looks spot on, like some sort of peacock. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to back out, double check the box. It's got the right peacock looking logo. It's got the right shoe. It says size 8. So kind of low demand, low rarity, but it's original. We'll start a deal. She's not looking for an unreasonable price, but I am. So let's go to 80. And how about 85?
Okay, sweetie.
Okay. I don't know oh, I guess the patience. I haven't been watching for their patience. She has vast knowledge and isn't too stingy, but we don't know her patience. Okay, I get it now. Excellent. So we don't have to spend more money on the brand book. We have that. Let's let's go ahead and look at the box first. So that looks right from what I recall with the A for Astro logo. It's a size 7. The shoe looks right. So, and this is a size 7. So I think the box is original at the very least. The shoe, once again, it looks a little miscolored, I think, or discoloration comparatively here, but I don't think that's part of the mini game. I think it's just the visuals. So everything's looking legit. I'm still confident, still confident. I am. I'm 100% confident that I didn't miss anything. We're good to go. So we're going to label this an original. I guess I could have asked the expert since excuse me, since we haven't done that, but I'm confident. So let's start a deal, and that's grammatically not. I've got these and sale for 165. It's either on sale or she's got these and is selling them for 165, but that sentence doesn't really make sense as stands. Um, okay, and that's fine. Again, I'm not. I s- I read and write and speak one language, and I don't do it very well. So I am not um, judging anyone who anyone's grammar. I'm just pointing out
Uh, Whatever.
inconsistencies or things that could polish the game's grammar. That's all. So we'll just take it for
Oh,
121. I'm
yep.
fine with that.
Okay.
Now, this is an interesting little mini game that pops up. I don't know how often it triggers, but we got to trigger once here. It's a coin flip mini game, and so right now we're going to pay 121. If we choose head or tails and flip the coin, if we are correct, we would only have to pay $60. If we miss, we'd have to pay 182. So the shoes were going for 150. We can adjust it even. We could get these shoes for as low as 30 if we win the coin flip, but it would cost us 212 if we lost. So it would be a definite loss, but it could be a massive win. Or we could go less risky route and flip for $91 versus paying out 151. That seems reasonable to me because we can mark these shoes up and make more than 151. And if we get them, then that's just all pure profit. So I say let's go for it. Let's keep it heads. Tails.
Woo!
Yep, you're the lucky one. Okay, so that's all done. Let's see. Here's our boxes. So I assume we're supposed to take them and put them out here. Let's grab another one. I think at the moment I'm gonna leave it at the end of day one on the. I've got to move slow. The camera ang camera angles get really janky if I move too fast. So, and I'm sure that was a setting. I just haven't adjusted it yet. So, market price is that. Let's go up to 120. I would like if it had the percentage of markup I'm at. I know it's 20% that I only click the button 4 times, but it doesn't. We can set them all. That's nice to all sizes. So, okay. Well, thanks for that. Wasn't asking. So now, yep, they all set. So now we just need to do this one, and we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would be nice if it said that we were at a 20% markup right now, but that's okay. Let's just confirm. Hold on. Wait. If the market price is $150, then why is it all of a sudden jumping into decimals? Oh, is that right? Yeah. I was thinking it would, okay, because it's doing 5% at a time. If it did 20% right off the bat, it would just go right to, I get it. I get it. That's on me. So that's fine. I don't mind. So technically, we're not at 120% markup. We're probably closer to like 122%, 123%, something like that. So that's it for how much I'm going to play at the moment. I am going to save it, and I intend to come back and do another day, probably a little bit later. So I'm going to keep recording though at the for a moment, and I'm just going to go walk around a little bit and see if I can recreate that anomaly where the either teleportation or stuttering glitch was happening. Um, man, that is, yeah, that's VSync. I can see that some of the visuals happening from not having VSync on. So most of the time it was happening when I'd walk in the door and make that turn, but it's not happening now. So I can't tell if that was a VSync issue, if it was just during that save file. But it's good that it's not doing it, but I don't know what was causing it now. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go through this and just point out some other slight irregularities, but I'm also going to just see everything that is available through the computer, like the upgrades, the store, the management, everything. I'm just going to take it or icon by icon in here, and after that, I'll wrap up the video and move on. So this was the store we're looking at, and this is our products. We've already bought Shoelaces license. So there's one, or it was already available to us. We've already purchased shoelaces and put them on the shelf. And it shows what type of shelf. That's I like the color coded. That's a very good system. So we know which color shelf matches the item. Now the question is, and I guess maybe the color of the sale tags show us what shelf it is, because otherwise how would I know that this is a blue shelf? And if I didn't have anything on it, would I know that's a blue shelf and not a different color shelf? So not sure about that. That'll be for a future episode. Um, so let's see, there's a water bottle license. There's a shoe cleaning license. I can zoom in a little. That'll help my poor fading eyesight. And there's all kinds of other licenses. I think you buy this license, it unlocks everything in that group, is what I would be led to believe from what I've seen so far. Wristbands, headbands, there's socks, silicone, a bucket hat, a mug, beanie, sleeveless t-shirt license, thermos, straw thermos, waist bag, hat, teddy glass, t-shirt, tote bag, shorts, basketball, sports bag, backpack. Wow, that is a lot of merchandise. That's nice. I'm glad it's no tabs, just checking. So that's a lot of product that we can sell that is already showing up in the demo, at least for us to see, if not unlock and purchase. So we have these sneaker shelves, which are level locked. Then different product shelves. So, yeah. Well, I guess you would just test it. If we had a red shelf and a blue shelf out there and we got a box, if the box didn't unload, it will tell us we have the wrong shelf or we need a different shelf. We've already bought the sofa. And then there's a booster. I'm not sure. I mean, when I think booster, I think it would boost sales. So like a mannequin with a perk maybe. And then a storage shelf for the back room. Very nice. Let's go to decoration. So we can do the floors with tiles and a few other options. And there will be paints, which we have to purchase a license to unlock. I'm not seeing where the paint license would be. That's okay. Maybe if we add one, then the others unlock. Not sure. We'll figure it out later. So that was all right. Yep. So sneaker boxes. Oh, so if we buy sneakers that don't come in boxes, we'd be able to use our own type of boxes, maybe, or maybe. Oh, that was one thing I was wondering when I saw that this was popped up today. It's like, well, will we be able to design and manufacture our own sneakers? So maybe that would be something that we would need our own sneaker boxes for. Okay, so we're done with the store. Let's pop over to upgrades. So store upgrades, store expansion, expand your store area, expand your storage area, add 5 more spot to your online store. Technically, that would be spots, plural, because it's 5. Okay, so nice. So we're going to have an online store and we'll be able to increase the number of units so we can sell through it. Okay, people reader, increase the chance of understanding customer stats. Nice. Because I remember one of those I'm sure they all did. I wasn't paying attention, but I remember seeing one of them had a question mark on the stat. So by upgrading, we'll be able to reduce the question marks and our unsurety of what our customers are thinking or what their demands are. Sweet talker. The customer's patience decrease less. Technically, that would be an S as well. Decreases. The customer's patience decreases less because it's a singular customer where the apostrophe is. You will have more chance to make offers to the customer. In this, because it's singular, it would be chances with an S. You'll have more chances to make offers to the customers. Crisis management. When a negotiation is lost, you get another chance to convince the customer. Okay, that's cool. Because we hadn't experienced the loss of negotiation yet. So that there is that factor and that we can mitigate it through the crisis management upgrade is good to know. Ask an expert. Buy one more chance to ask the sneaker to another expert. Refreshes daily. Okay, that's grammatically not sound. Uh, Buy one more chance to ask about the sneaker to another expert, but we're not doing another. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's a second expert. Um, yeah, that's just. I mean, I understand what it's saying. It's basically saying if we buy this, then we get two chances to ask an expert instead of one. It's almost like it should just say uh, gives gives one more chance to ask the expert. I mean, that would be make perfect sense um, to me. Just trying to think of if keeping with the words they're using, how would it be better stated? Um, yeah, I just think gives another chance to ask the expert or ask the expert about the sneaker. Either way. So we're already at one of three. That's why we were able to, if we so chose, ask the expert today. But we did not so choose because we didn't really need it. Next, so that was upgrades. Let's go to management. It's locked. That makes life easier for everyone. Um, Name our store. We've already done that. We'll just confirm it. Let's go to price set. So we've already done this. Didn't we adjust that? Why is it saying the sale price is 150? I swore I did the exact same price and I guess I'll check the shelf after I'm done here. So, and then the products should why would those be 19? And why am I that high on this? Well, no, the market price is that. There's nothing here to set it to the market price. Oh, okay, it is. That orange up top where it says average market price. That's just yeah, the button derp. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, so shame on me. All right. And you know what? I don't mind rounding those down. Let's round all those down. Perfect. Now let's come back here, and I don't mind rounding these down. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So iconic. Iconic. I think that's the rating is the word they used in the other. Because this is a 1 star. This is a 1 star, I believe. So I think by iconic they mean that's the rating. The name, the quantity, the demand, the market price, the quantity, the quantity. Is this quantity? I mean, quantity is how many we have in stock. How is this quantity, and what would that be better defined as? Oh, hold on. Set all. Set all. Okay. Um, I don't know. I'm going to skip that. I don't know what else it would be. Um, Sizes. I mean, it's really just the sizes, right? Um, Maybe that should be sizes. Okay. Name, quantity, average purchase price, market price, sale price. Sounds good. So average purchase prices are cost. It's just cost. Okay. So let's go to the bank. So 750 is a basic loan. We're taking a loan can be very beneficial. Agreed. Daily interest of the loan, repayment, daily payment, loan duration. Okay, so the slider adjusts the duration, and that's adjusting the repayment and the daily payment. But it's not adjusting the loan percentage. I wouldn't have been surprised if lengthening a loan at some point would increase the percentage amount of the loan. Like a shorter loan would have a lower percent, and the longer we'd have to pay more money because it would have a higher percentage. I'm not opposed to this though, but then I would always just take the longest loan and repay it early if that was an option. So, okay, so an active loan, we don't have any active loans. We'll probably do that next episode. So I think that's everything here. So let's escape out of that. I just want to, okay, the Wall of Fame. I wonder if we'll be able to, maybe those give a bonus or something if we fill them in. I can see it looks like 2 shoes are already in there, but maybe as we add more shoes, they increase our store rating or something. So just gonna walk around for a minute, kind of check out the scenery, and then call it a wrap. New York Police Department or NYPD. Okay, nothing down this way. New York City. Oh, there you go. I'm looking at the flag, and I'm at the very beginning of looking at the flag, and I'm like, something just doesn't seem right. What is wrong with it? And then it, of course, dawns on me, well, it's backwards. The image is backwards. Uh, our flags display the opposite way, right? I'm not very patriotic, but I think that flag is backwards. The stars and stripes from how it's hanging. Um, yeah, it's fine. It's just a game, and I'm okay with it. But I was just trying to figure out what what felt off, and that's it. Maybe New York City has that as their logo, and maybe it is backwards. I don't know, but yeah, American flag doesn't face that way. From a flagpole hanging off a building. So sneaker auction, that one's interesting to me. It doesn't look like there's any other uh, accessible buildings at this time. Books, pharmacy, I don't think we'll be able to. There's no door, so I guess we're not getting in here. Oh, something's in there though. What is that? Looks like there's just no floor, and that's you fall through the map if you can get in there. Can we get in there? Can I go fall through the floor through the map? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. I don't need to be mucking things up. So what does that say? Fifth Avenue. Okay. So this is Fifth Avenue. So we have our shop, which has expansions. We have the auction house, which appears to be part of the gameplay loop where we'll be able to auction off some of the sneakers. We're selling both new and used merchandise. There is lots of products that we can sell, a wide variety of clothing and accessories and shoes. There's upgrades and expansions. There's a mini game to purchasing the used merchandise like shoes. So, yeah, the game has a definite appeal to the business simulator marketplace, and I will come back and try a day two, and maybe even day three and four, and how long it took me just to do day one. But just going through everything, familiarizing myself, and trying to get a grasp on what's available. So, thanks. Bye.